This video is too late to preempt the remake, but what the hell. Jack Krauser is the coolest out of the lineup of one-shot villains encountered in Resident Evil 4. Aside from his hypersensitivity to knife wounds,
so I went up to him,
Yes?
and I stabbed him 7 times in the chest.
and him being absolutely atrocious at applying lipstick, one of the weaker aspects of his implementation, that I'm going to make a bigger deal out of than it actually deserves, lies in his introduction. Not necessarily the how, but rather the when. He makes his debut halfway through the game out of nowhere, with the player having no idea who he is, using a scene that cuts away from Leon to show Krauser and the big bad in a separate yet to be known location, which is unusual for this game. Then, towards the end, he steps into his role for real, and it is revealed through exposition during a memorable quick-time event sequence that Leon does indeed have a past with him, which has just been inserted somewhere in between games 2 and 4. On top of this, Leon, not even once, has said a single line to any of the other characters about where he learned to fight the way he does, for instance, which could also then lead into him mentioning having a past partner, if not outright mentioning Jack Krauser by name. It's a relatively small change, but would give him a bit more of a setup. I also have another idea, which is that the game could have included an optional tutorial level, selectable from the main menu, which allows new players to get used to the controls, combat and other differences between the older games and the newest one in a relatively safe environment before going into the game proper. More importantly, this also provides an opportunity to introduce Krauser earlier. This tutorial could take place during combat training, where we get to actually see Leon and Krauser together, being used to give him more characterization and show the context of their relationship prior to his fake death and betrayal, rather than just tell. This might have made the student surpassing the master thing carry more weight as a character arc for Leon. Even Krauser's little drones could be used here for training purposes, giving them a precedent for showing up later during Krauser's fight segment, and getting some extra use out of the assets.